Let's leave India and head west. Affluence changes the social status of young and old. In most industrialized nations, children are no longer solely responsible for the care of their parents in old age. In fact, today's senior citizens swing a lot of economic weight as they make active lifestyle choices. In the United States, entire communities for the aging have existed for decades. We went to take a look at Suncity in Arizona, America's self-styled pensioners' paradise.
When the sun rises over Suncity, only the birds are awake. Most of the 43,000 residents are having a lie-in. Bill and Lori Pearson, both 61, have bought a house here. Stress has become a foreign word for them.
I have breakfast, get dressed, clean up the kitchen, do a little, read my emails and play my games on the internet so that I get my head straight, get everything out of my head, and then I go play tennis.
Lori used to work in a post office. Bill was a union official. Both have cut ties with most of their friends in their former hometown in Minnesota.
I'll spend a lot of the day reading. There's some days where I'm just terribly busy. So that's the nice thing about Suncity. Every day is Saturday and Sunday.
Like their fellow residents, Bill and Lori use a golf cart to get around. Suncity is like a big holiday park with excellent facilities available for a small fee. To buy a house in this pristine retirement community, you have to be at least 55. With no screaming children or traffic noise to interrupt the peace and quiet, residents can concentrate on relaxing and enjoying themselves.
Bachi is 30 years old. How about that? From Suncity, Arizona.
The aptly named city enjoys around 330 hot, sunny days every year. Bill's father also spent his retirement in Suncity. That's how Bill and Lori first discovered the place.
Because I was never afraid of many things in life. I was afraid of growing old. Once I saw Suncity, I saw that growing old could be a lot of fun.
There's plenty of time for personal fulfillment in the senior enclave. Many residents have taken up new hobbies here.
There's a lady in here that taught me how to use a lathe and on down. It's been one education after another, really. I love woodworking now.
Former mechanic Larry Sorrell is fulfilling a childhood dream. When he first started going on patrol, his wife feared for his safety.
You know, I don't have to carry a gun. I think that concerned her that if I started carrying a gun, I might do something stupid.
Despite his uniform, Larry is not a real policeman. He works on a volunteer basis, like many residents, to elderly people. This old couple have become trapped in their car. It takes just a few minutes to free them. Then Larry continues on his way.
See, they rescued him.
Bill helps out in a museum which documents the history of Suncity. This advertising spot recalls the project's beginnings 50 years ago. Businessman Del Webb bought a strip of land in the desert half an hour's drive away from Phoenix.
Suncity, an active new way of life. Golf course, activity center, community center, recreation park, swimming pool, highway house, shopping center. It's like a resort.
Webb built houses specially designed to fulfill the needs of senior citizens.
Del Webb built all of this, and he was way ahead of his time. He started in 1960, and he put the switches down lower. He put the one bathroom always has a shower stall instead of a bathtub, so that if you do get elderly and try to get into a tub, it's kind of hard to get over the tub.
Real estate prices here have fallen slightly over the past few years. You can currently buy a house for around $140,000. The average age of residents is 74. Most do their best to keep fit and healthy. If they get sick, there are specialists on hand to treat them in the local hospital.
Doctors are good. In fact, the heart hospital is in the top 10 in the country. They get a lot of practice here.
Lori and Bill have left the world outside Sun City's borders behind them.
I don't care to go anywhere. I don't even have a passport, so going anywhere these days would be almost impossible. And I don't care to get a passport because I don't care to go anywhere.
Bill and Lori have found their paradise on Earth. They're comfortable with the thought of living out their lives here.
The Sun City taxi goes by once, twice, 3 times a day.
That would be the ambulance.
It's the ambulance.
It's called the Sun City taxi.
We've accepted the fact that when we come here, this is probably where we're going to die. And it becomes a fact of life that isn't terrifying anymore. I have 0 regrets. When the end comes, it comes.